What is up, Ham Radio? Kilo Echo 8, Papa Zulu November, the Ham Radio Adventure Guy. Thanks for stopping by, your one stop for everything Adventure Radio. It is Hump Day. That means it's time for the Hump Day Happy Hour. We got a great show scheduled tonight, and it's a very special day. It's a national holiday as well, because it's the King's birthday. So we're rocking and rolling tonight. All right, really quick, we're going to give a shout out to the Patreons because they are awesome. And it is because of them that I'm able to rock and roll on these roofs and all this other good stuff. Um, I try my best to be very interactive with my Patreons, and I feel like I do a pretty good job with that. I'm constantly talking to them and stuff like that. So they have a big say in what goes on around here. Not a full say, but they got a big say. And then once again, we got movement in the Adventure Club. The Hand of the King pulled back in front of Bruce, even though he did donate off stream. So thank you very much for Bruce and James Jenner who donated off stream. But Dan moved back to third. James Jenner did move in front of Terry, and Eddie moved in front of Kurt. So that's the moves for the week, and that's where everybody's standing. All right. So we're gonna talk a little bit tonight about what's left in Florida, but really quick, I do want to touch on this, and I'm not going to talk a lot about it, but Hamcation, man, it was an absolute amazing time. And the reason I'm not going to talk about it is because I've got videos coming out on it, and I just assume you watch my videos and hear me talk about it on here when I can talk about other things. But excuse me, we had a great time there. I got to meet a lot of people that I hadn't met before, and met a lot of old people as well. Then we went on a big epic 7 activator rove on Saturday, 10 parks, 7 activators. I had a lot of fun doing that, and just an absolute blast. So if you didn't get to come to Hamcation this year, I definitely would say put it on the agenda for next year. So that's all I'm going to say about it because, like I said, I've got plenty of videos coming out about it. If you do have any questions about it, thank you for the birthday wish, Sandy. If you have any, thank you for the birthday wish, Craig. No, of course I didn't go live at Hamcation. There's like a really crappy internet in there.
That's what I was just telling him.
Unless you've got the top secret internet password. You await Golf Quebec with $10 super chat. He says, "Oh, you're going to take over my spot, are you? What's this? Hold my beer." Thank you very much, Terry. I appreciate it. But there was people that went live at Hamcation, but for the most part, most people don't have internet in the big hall, which has all the really newer good stuff in it. So I tried it last year, if you guys remember, and I went live, and it was live for about 2 minutes, and it cut me off, and then I have to scramble outside to delete the live stream off YouTube and everything. It was a big epic black screen live stream. So it happens. It happens. And besides, I like to do different things when I go to the big shows. So hopefully what you see from me on my channel is different than all the other cookie cutter videos that you see. I think I've got 3 total videos that I'm putting out. That's in the different sense. Thank you very much, Evan. Appreciate it. But I also set up some really cool stuff for videos, and we're going to be talking a little bit about some of that stuff because I'm super excited. So anyway, Hayden, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
Oh, we're doing good. Daily life. I reconfigured my outside antenna today because the inverted L just wasn't hanging right. It was messing with my SWRs, and so I cleaned out the matching transformer from Chameleon. I made it into a inverted V, and so far it's doing good. I'm tuned up on 80 meters again, so I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe I'll get some of those 80-meter activations now that you when you get back to West Virginia.
Yeah, because we all know when it's dark, I hibernate in Florida. I'm going to go out probably next weekend. Well, actually, we'll talk about my first, what'll probably be my first late shift in Florida right here in a few minutes, because it's in the plan with something that I'm doing. But I did a really cool activation today, and um, I think I filmed a really cool video that you guys should love. And I I went to this park because, for one, I've been to this park at least once every year for the last 3 years now, and I go to this park for a different reason other than ham radio. And I'm going to just leave that with that because I want you to watch the video and see why I go to this park and what hopefully today motivated me to do more of. So uh, I've got a really cool video. I don't know when I'm going to stick it out because I've got so many edits I'm working on right now. Like since I've been gone, I've been an edit machine, and if you'll notice, I'm a lot more social on the social medias and um, getting everything out. So we'll see, but I think you guys will really enjoy the video I did today. And if you don't, I don't care. I'm gonna like it. So I'm waiting on a message from Bill Brown to find out exactly when our Rove is, because we'll talk about that now. We definitely know that. Thank you very much, Ed. I appreciate it. Listen, it was really cool activating on this activation today, and you'll see that on the video. You'll hear a lot of the hunters telling me happy birthday. But Charlie United 3 Hotel Yankee comes in, and he's loud today, man. He's super loud. Had a really great signal, and he said, "All hail the king! Happy birthday!" And I couldn't do nothing but laugh, So it was a good time, that's for sure. Why is Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November not on the stream? Because this is not shenanigans. This is the Ham Radio Happy Hour. But if you would like to see him on the stream, you can
You'll see him in the after chat, Evan.
You can press OU812 in the chat, and we'll consider it. But so all right, we're going to talk about Bill. I don't know what he has planned. All I know is last year we did 19 parks, and he said we're going to kill it this year. He says instead of going north like we did last year, we're going south down the coastline. So that's all I know. I did message him because I've got several things that I've got to get into books, and we'll probably talk about all of those tonight. Excuse me. This Florida pollen getting to me, man. I'm sorry. I can't handle this 80-degree weather down here.
Oh no.
Making me wear shorts and a t-shirt to activate, and it's just horrible.
Hey, that's fine. It was almost 70 today. It was great today.
Yeah. It was hot today. I ain't gonna lie. It was absolutely hot. But I just heard an I'm your Huckleberry, so let's make sure that nobody seen any coffee, because where I do not have my green screen, I don't have my little thing that goes off above my head. That's another thing. So if anybody in the chat is a math teacher and you need a job, I think you need to come to Polk County, Florida, because thank you very much for the happy birthday from Susie Lynn. Whoa. I don't even know if we'll bring you into Susie Lynn stories on Hump Day. We might should. For a $20 super chat, we might have to talk about Susie Lynn. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. I was going to save that story for shenanigans, but I don't know. We might have to bring Dan on and talk about the Susie Lynn episode. Oh, like I said, what happens at Hamcation stays on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. It don't stay at Hamcation, I can tell you that much. But anyway, Kilo Bravo Niner, Juliet, Quebec uniform. Check BN net control. Well, as long as we're not on 60 meters, because evidently the vid who told me that I was not allowed to be on 60 meters was at Hamcation and started talking to a random POTA dude and was complaining because I have all these places to go to, parks on the air, and I was calling TQ on 60 meters and blah 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 blah. And this poor guy actually took his side and said, I kind of agree that maybe we shouldn't get on 60 meters. And the poor guy got crucified. Um, I did stick my 2 cents in and just say, well, just so you know, the guy that you're talking about that you're trying to take his side was very rude. I know this because I'm the activator he's talking about. But here's the thing, guys. I've activated on 60 meters many, 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 many times. And never, never, never have I ever went there and said, is this frequency in use? And anybody ever come back to me. So here's the big kicker. If we don't use the bandwidth that they give us, guess what happens to it? It goes away.
Mhm.
It goes away. People start putting telephones and routers and all kinds of other crap. They start allocating it somewhere else. So if we don't use the bands that we're supposed to have, we're going to lose the band we're supposed to have. So yes, I will continue to activate on 60 meters when I'm in West Virginia. Probably every evening. I don't care.
Why not?
And that's just how I feel about it. It's there for us to use. Let's use it. But okay, so anyway, back to this road. Bill says we're going south. I'm going to assume down the West Coast line, so Tampa down, which is really really cool to me because I do have a few parks down that way. But depending on how far we go, I could run into a lot of new unique parks, and that's something I need. I said I wanted to hit the 500 mark this year with unique parks, and it's definitely. I have all. You guys are probably gonna love my new way of doing the monthly update. I know it is a little bit late, but that's because I've got down here and run into green screen issues, and that's what I'm going to tell you about the math teacher. I get sidetracked so easy, don't I? See that squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. Anyway, so you know you can look on apps and it'll tell you if a store has something in stock, supposedly. Anyway, but I went to 3 different stores. No, today made the 4th different store where it was showing that a green screen was in stock. Most of these said 3 and 4 of them was in stock. And every single store that I've went to has said, it's probably just a miscount. How do you get 4 from nothing? Oh, there's none here. Let's put 4.
So their inventory's off. They don't track their inventory properly.
Obviously. But I'm like, what kind of math scores do you guys get in this county? But it's hilarious. Like, I just don't understand it. So I guess I'm ordering one off Amazon tonight because that's all I need to finish the January update. All the charts are done, and I did a lot of new charts that you guys are probably going to like. It's a little more thorough than it was last year, for sure. So that hopefully I'll get a green screen in really quick and I can drop that. Just go to a fabric store. I thought about it.
Yeah, but there's so many different colors of green.
Yeah, but I could just get like probably like this color of green. No, you can't see it because of the lighting in here. No, it's green. You just can't see it because the lighting in here sucks. Also need some ring lights and stuff like that in here. because
There's an idea.
the lighting in here sucks. Skin Kermit the Frog. Hey, there are a lot of gators here. I could
There
have
you go.
I could have a gator green screen. A gator green.
It's easy for you to say.
I can't even say that. Gator green screen. Gator green screen. Say that on CW 5 times fast.
Hashtag Gator green screen.
Speaking of CW, I did get my key in Orlando, and that thing is absolutely amazing. Like I absolutely love this new key. So, and
do you have it there handy?
It
Let us have a look at it.
It can be. Just trying not to knock anything over here. You got to talk to him and keep him entertained, Hayden.
Well, Kyle wants to hear you say Gator green screen and manganese. He says you probably can say it easier.
You know, I probably could get a green screen, green screen.
There you go.
C2
Hey, get right there.
C2 green screen. Thì vậy cái bà mình đưa mấy bà cậu bên trên, chưa thế. Nó không mặc chưa thế. All right. Let's get this sucker out. I baby the thing. I keep it in the original box with the plastic in it and everything. All right, so I don't know how well the lighting is going to show this.
Ooh,
but
that's pretty.
So you open her up just like a woman, spread to play.
Kyle would like to know what kind that is.
Oh, Kyle, dear sir, you know what kind it is because it's the same kind that you have. Thank you very much for the happy birthday, Eddie. I appreciate it.
Kurt asked what it was.
Oh, Kurt. Okay, Kurt probably does not. It would be a Bengali. I'm very happy about it. Appreciate the super chat and the happy birthday, Eddie. Eddie is also part of the plan coming up. So we'll get back to this rove with Bill. So what Bill told me at Hamcation was that we were going to rove until I tapped out or I said quit. And my big sister Carrie automatically looked at him and said, Bill, that's not going to happen. And I looked at her and said, yeah, I'll see you at Bill's funeral. So, I don't know how long we're going to go, but I can tell you I'm not going to quit. I did tell him if he could get me 100 parks in a day, I would tap out after 100. But we all know that that's not going to happen. Hopefully I'll get a line out of it,
Sure.
But I don't know what he's got planned.
As long as there are a lot of new parks to you, that would be awesome.
Dude, as long as they're parks. As long as we don't pull into McDonald's and say let's do this, I'm all good because, I love going out and doing POTA. A bad day doing POTA is better than a good day doing anything else. So thank you very much, Tracy. Oh, her daughter's birthday today as well. So I actually had the pleasure of meeting Tracy down at Hamcation. She's given me all kinds of parks. She's been on the road and been in Myrtle Beach for quite a while. But she's at a new one now. But I've got it was every day, no matter what park. Every time I'd hit a new park to park, Kilo 2900, Kilo 2900, Kilo 29. So, but got the pleasure of meeting her down there. So good time. Like I said, that's what I go to the big shows for, is to meet new people. And I got to meet Dan for the first time. Mm-hmm. And send him the link because I guess we're going to end up talking about this story here later in the stream. But all right. So enough about the Bill Road because I don't have the details enough to tell you. just know that there's an epic rove planned with Bill, and we're going to leave it at that. Next week on either Tuesday or Wednesday, I told her just to, we'd pick the better of the two weather days. I'm super excited because I'm going to be filming a really cool activation. Hopefully, I can take part of it and do at least a QSO while I'm filming it, because going for 1,000 park to parks with PZN. Are you really at 900? Oh no, 1,000 park to parks. Period. I thought that said with PZN. I was like, what? Holy crap! How did I overlook this? You know what? I need a stat on that. Is the Protector of the North in the chat? I want to.
He's on Discord.
I want to know who has the most park to parks with another operator. That would be really cool. Or even with me. Who has the most with me?
What's your well?
I can't go by operator to operator because if they've hunted me, it's gonna throw that off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious what that would be. She says 900 overall. Yeah, I tried. I was like, man, I can't wait to get that challenge going out. 1,000 park to parks with me.
1,000 park to parks. Yeah, we got to figure that one out.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so Tuesday or Thursday, I am going down to film Lisa, who is going to do a kite activation for me. I'm super excited about putting a video out on this. I think it's going to be really, really amazing. It's going to be at a park that I already was going to because I typically try to go to islands and stuff. We're going to do it probably on Honeymoon Island because I think the ferries the weather's too choppy to take the ferry to the other one. That's right across from it. But if it's not, we'll go over to the other one because I have not activated it, and I have done Honeymoon before. So super excited about that video, watching a kite activation, and hopefully, like I said, I can get a QSO in on her activation, and then I'll do the rest of mine, after the video is filmed. And I think that's a really cool video. I think it's gonna be really cool. Good evening, Curtis. Good to see you, buddy. So we've got the Bill Rove. We've got the Lisa kite activation. We also have Whiskey 3 Bravo Alpha Yankee, who said he'd like to activate with me while we're both down here on vacation. And then we have Kyle. I'm not sure when Kyle's going back. I'm wanting to try to get one in with Kyle as well before he goes back. But, I can't guarantee when people go back and stuff like that. So if I knew for sure that the Bill activation, all right, Kyle's going back March the 5th. So yeah, nice. me and Kyle would definitely get an activation in between now and then. What's up, buddy?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Now, there you go, Evan. You get to see Dan.
Oh, Evan.
Evan likes to see anybody on my stream but me. Let's go watch Ham Radio Adventure Guy and see if somebody else can be on a stream and him just go black in the background or something. But anyway, so yeah, if Kyle's going back on the 5th, there's a definite activation, and I'm not doing CW around Kyle. I would be a nervous wreck, but I would like to see Kyle actually do a CW activation to where I can try to pick up something from him as well as the sideband.
Oh, that's sweet.
it would be a good person to learn from for sure.
The stream feels complete. Man,
No,
Dan,
no, Hayden makes it complete.
why is my battery running low? That ain't cool. All right, let's try to figure this out. All right,
Let's
guys.
plug it in.
Yeah, well, it is plugged in, so that's
Oh.
that's not cool. You guys entertaining everybody for a second.
Turn the light switch on.
Dang. We need a poll.
Dan.
Hey, do you have a poll we can put up and dance on?
Oh. I
Oh,
wonder if that would generate some income there.
Hey, Kyle. Yeah. Rip the Band-Aid off, brother. Rip the Band-Aid off. There you go. Yep. That'll be good because you can help him if he can't quite decode them.
Ed, the hand is upon us.
Yep. That's a really good idea, Kyle. I'm sure James would not agree. And undoubtedly he can't hear us right now, so we can just go ahead and say, that's a good idea. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Just don't tell him.
Yeah.
He's still nervous about that.
Yeah.
So what did you like about Hamcation since we're not talking about it?
Man, it was a blast. I met a lot of cool people. David, Carrie, Ray, James, a whole bunch of people were there. Fausto from the Dominican Republic came up.
Okay.
And really good stuff. A lot of cool stuff at the flea market. And I only bought one thing. So
what'd you buy?
The same thing that James did, but in a different color.
Oh, pink?
No, blue.
Oh, it looks like a transformer.
Doesn't it though? Yeah.
See, you notice Dan's is already spread. We know what kind of key he hangs around. always spread. I had to pry mine open, Oh Lord. Anyway,
mine was kind of loose when I got it.
Sorry, I may have got a hold of it before you.
Brent says it's the Optimus Prime of keys.
Yeah, I told Bill Brown about it, and he said it's the smoothest key I've ever used. Probably because it's a magnetic return instead of springs, And it's,
nice.
It's buttered. It's buttered.
It's definitely super nice. Let me go over here and look at something really quick. How many people? Get
your power things squared away.
Yeah. How many people we got watching live right now?
And we got a good deal on it.
38 people watching and only 20 likes.
38 people and only 20 likes.
I would like to see for once that number match.
The like button, look. So it kind of looks like this. Smash it.
Yeah, because it's not making me feel generous tonight. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if I feel generous later. But anyway, so I guess we're going to talk about what's going to happen either this weekend or next weekend, and I'm not sure which one it is because of Bill Brown's plans that I'm waiting on to hear. So, see, Joe Brett came to hit the like button.
Welcome, Joe Brett.
Joe.
Always good to see Joe. Actually, it's always good to hear Joe.
Oh, yeah.
I always record his voice and take it to the bar and stand behind the girl, and I just play it on my phone. and they turn around immediately like, hey, how are you?
Then the truth comes out when you say, I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah. I get behind the girl and I play my phone. CQ Poda. And they turn around. I'm like, hey there, how you doing, guy? What you want to do? You want to go to the bar? I'll buy you beer. Let's go. Let's go get done.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, funny stuff. Funny stuff.
You're over with Bill. You were talking about that.
Yeah, I was, but we're talking about what's going to happen the other weekend now.
That's right.
So the other weekend, I'm going to go up to Jacksonville. And although I haven't mentioned it to Mike yet, I have mentioned it in the past that I was thinking about coming up and activating with him, but I haven't told him what day or anything. So on Saturday, I'm going to come up and activate with Mike, the other Mike, as known on YouTube. and maybe Robbie. Robbie said he may come down on that Saturday and hang out too. And then on Sunday, Eddie and Dan's coming down. I'm guessing Dan's coming down on Sunday. I know Eddie's coming down on Sunday. I didn't know if Dan was coming Saturday or Sunday, and then we're gonna hang out in a park and just like bust out a ton of contacts and eat a ton of brisket, and there will probably be a ton of shenanigans going on, because if you didn't hunt myself and Dan when we done our activation together, it was nonstop shenanigans. Like, it was just absolutely hilarious. There were, because so when I activate with two people, the way I like to do it, and some people they'll go through the mic and then they'll hand it back to the first person. But the way I like to do it is I like to go QRZ, and then I hear Alpha Delta 2 Charlie Delta, and then I go, you're 5-9, blah blah blah. Then I hand it to Dan. He goes, Alpha Delta 2 Charlie Delta 5-9, blah blah blah, QRZ. He takes the next call, hands it back to me. I take that call, take the next call, hand it back to him. So yes, hunters do get confused from time to time, especially when it's somebody that's using a recording that he evidently stole in my sleep or something. Like, I don't know if he got me drunk. He may have roofied me and be like, I need you to just say CQ POTA, Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November, CQ POTA. But when he hits his audio, his automatic recording, it's me on his radio. I don't care what it. No wonder people says he sounds like me and he's my brother. That is me, y'all. Don't let him fool you.
Oh god,
that is definitely me. So, but anyway, so people were getting confused left and right, and especially because I'm the one spotted. And anyway, before I continue, thank you very much, Kent, for the coffee. Much appreciated. Always like the supporters pouring in, especially when it's my birthday, and especially when I still got to buy a train trip back. So, but so he'd do one, and they'd be like, all right, thanks a lot, James. I'll hold for Dan.
Yeah.
So he'd hand me the mic, and I would go, Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November. You are 5-9, 5-9.
It's hilarious.
So then I would go to my CQ. Now we're gonna get into this whole hitchhiker story in a second, and the guy from across the street. But I'll tell you what my CQ basically consisted of. This is Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November and Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November. The hitchhiker we picked up and the guy from across the street, QRZ. It just went on and on and on. Like, anytime I had to say his call sign, I said it like that. And actually, the next day when we were on the road and Robbie was in our group, I'd be like, this is Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November, Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November. The guy who's not allowed to POTA, the hitchhiker we picked up. And I mean, so like we just carry on and on and on. And it was a lot of fun. So I know everybody's what's this hitchhiker stuff? So like we're going in the road, and I see this girl hitchhiking, and I'm like, Dan, pick her up. He's like, I ain't picking up a hitchhiker. I'm gonna pick her up, Dan. I'm your king. Pick her up. So we pick up this hitchhiker, and she's just absolutely the coolest thing ever. She taught us everything we need to know about the farming and stripping business.
It's true.
Yes, I said farming and stripping, Hayden. I seen you look up.
That's a weird combination.
Well, she is from Alabama. Wasn't it Alabama, Dan?
Bammy, yeah, Bammy.
Yeah, Alabama. So,
Alabama.
So,
Well, that explains it right there, then, I guess.
But yeah, so we got to learn about it was kind of like Bubba. Bubba knew everything about the shrimping business. She knew everything about the farming stripping business. Oh, funny stuff, funny stuff. So yeah, so that's where the stripper the stripper and the hitchhiker we picked up. And the guy next door was a guy who actually hunted us, and he drove down the road to meet us.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And I'm sorry, I do not remember your call sign off the top of my head. Even though
You're in the log, though.
Even though I'm supposed to remember every single call sign that ever comes across. But Orange trees doubled at us. Stripper pole. Hey, listen. Cornstalk stripper. No, listen, I never said that she was a stripper. I said she taught us all about the business, okay? She could be a manager.
A manager. She could be the owner.
Yeah, there we go. You know, one day I look to own a farm that has a strip club in it. You know, that's goals for you. Anyway.
Yeah, the good thing about owning a farm is you can also own the fence.
That's right, which you can antenna.
That's right.
So, Dan was talking about meeting David, and I want to give David a shout out because it's actually sitting over in the corner. David made me a super cool. What did I just walk into? Yeah. Well, Dan come in, and it just turned into the shenanigan hour. You know, I'm sorry, I wasn't in the middle of a Molson rant to make it more interesting, but yeah, it turned into the shenanigan hour all of a sudden.
Sorry, guys.
But David made me a really cool POTA hat. It's got the POTA emblem on the front, and then on the back it says A-Trag on one side, and Kilo Echo 8 Papa Zulu November on the other side. So I'm definitely super glad to have that. I worked pretty much all weekend.
That's a nice looking hat. I saw it in the pictures.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. Didn't you get one too, Dan? Yeah, you got a free golf.
I got it right over here.
There we go. Here we go. Dan can show you what his looks like. And you got the 3 Golf Alpha.
I don't know why my green screen does not like that. That's going to be black, but it's really green right here. So pretty cool hat, though.
Thank you very much for David. I really appreciated that.
Good night, Brent.
Have a good one, buddy. I had my original POTA hat on, and it went straight to the bag, and that one went on. All right, y'all still telling people to smash that like button. How many likes we got so far?
We were up to 32.
32 likes. All right.
43 watching.
43 watching. So if I can get 5 more likes, I might feel generous.
Hey, smash it.
5 more likes. So get me to 35 likes, and I might feel generous tonight.
One more.
Hayden's going to tell me when I hit it.
There you go.
Oh, 35 likes.
Ask and you shall receive.
See how easy that is? You hint that you're going to give something away.
Well, look.
And
we're
then,
just so entertaining that they forget to do it. That's the biggest
problem. And they all start liking everything. Of course, they're all going to delete them when they find out it's a roll of toilet paper. I'm kidding, guys. No, so compliments of Wolf River Coils. I have the Wolf River Coils Spike. I have used this thing, not this one particularly. I've used one of these the other day because I'm currently field testing the Sporty 40 on one. So it's basically just a spike with a little bar that comes out. You hook your Wolf River coil and your coax to. It's got, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got a wing nut right here. Yes, it's got a wing nut.
Wing nuts.
7230. on the end, and you can put your radials right there. It holds a 17-foot antenna up with the coil on it very well because it was very windy the other day, and it performed. The spike performed well. I'm still the verdict is still out on the antenna because I'm in Florida and I can't give it a true 40-meter test until I get out of Florida because Dan knows he's been down here to Florida. 40 meters sucks down here, but now it did really good on 20. I will tell you that it did really good on 20. So Terry says he needs it. All righty. So
I've got the giveaway tool set up.
You've got it set
Pick
up.
out a phrase, and I'll put the phrase in, and they can put it in the chat.
All right. Let me give you a phrase here.
The King's Spike.
I feel like I'm on a Wheel of Fortune. Can I buy a vowel?
Can you buy a vowel? Let's go with... Just like I put it, Hayden. Just like I put it, because I'm going to force.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to force Evan to scream.
That's great.
Copy and paste. All right. We're going to start collecting.
You got to bring it up there, Hayden.
I can. Oh yeah, I can. It's been a while since we've done this.
Oh.
Share screen. Window. Giveaway tool.
And the good news is I will get this in the mail immediately because I'm not taking it back to West Virginia with me.
Okay.
So all
Everybody
caps.
Put it
all
in.
Caps. Must be all caps, guys.
And if I win it, we'll go again. I put it in the chat because I forgot to share how to share it.
Well, that's a lot of wing nuts.
Oh, Kyle, just put wing nut in the chat. It's a Wolf River coil spike.
Looks like I'm on like 80 meters around here.
If you can still see me, Kyle, it's the Wolf River coil spike. You could mount a shorty 40 to it. You could mount. You brought me back up.
Back up.
You could mount a sporty 40 to it. You could mount a regular Wolf River coil to it. You could mount an MFJ 17-foot whip, whatever.
Kurt said Star Washer.
Star Washer.
Yes, you must be capital letters because I'm forcing people to type like a ham radio logger.
I don't know what you're talking about. All my logs are in caps.
Everybody should be, but then when I come over here and type on YouTube all caps, I got Evan. You're shouting at me. You're
screaming at me.
How many we got, Hayden?
We are up to 33.
33 out of 45 out of 46. But let's get some more. Let's get everybody a chance. Come on. If you don't want it, you can give it back and we'll re-give it away. Kyle's butthole talks in all caps. Okay. Cool.
Good to know.
You're probably that really low CW station comes in that I can't decode. Actually, Kyle's call sign is the easiest to decode. All right. How many we got now?
34.
34. One more. Give me one more. One more. And because Robbie can't spell, he'll pay for the shipping. Peanuts teachers. Yes, that's what.
35.
I absolutely cannot get that low tone. I don't. Well, it's where I'm deaf in the one ear. Like high pitches do better with me than lower, and like it's horrible. I can't decode that guy. Whoever you are, I can't decode you. Hit it.
Hit it.
No Emmys, no Emmys, no Emmys, no Emmys, no
This
Emmys,
is
no Emmys, no
fun.
Emmys.
I love giveaways.
And stop.
Ah, there
Oh
you
my
go.
God! Really,
Yeah,
Canada?
The
You got to
stats
pay
guy.
international shipping now.
Really? I'm glad I said Robbie's paying for
No,
shipping.
he's got a United States address.
Yeah.
You know what, James? You will receive your spike when I see you in Delaware.
Oh, there you go.
I am not filling out a daggone custom form for you again. Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations to the
Yes,
protector
absolutely.
of the North. You know, I sometimes I pick on him for being the protector of the North because he keeps letting that little QRP midget come over and steal his nose and stuff like that. But then I've got the protector of the South, and he falls asleep on my after chats. Well, when I say falls asleep, I mean pass out. But anyway,
He has a tough job.
oh, funny stuff. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Oh, anyway, so all right, we've covered Bill Brown. We've covered the kite activation. We've covered myself and Kyle. We've covered myself and possibly Roy, and we've talked about the other Mike, Dan, Robbie, and Eddie next weekend. And Eddie's bringing brisket. That's the important thing that you can take away from that is Eddie's bringing brisket. So, thank you very much, Kilo Bravo 9, our Juliet, Quebec uniform for the 10 slices of pizza. I appreciate that very, very, very much. Much appreciation. I love my supporters. 10 slices of pizza almost makes me feel generous again. We'll see. I may feel generous one more time. But if I do, it will have to wait till I go back to West Virginia because it's sitting at the house. But we'll see. Anyway, so I'm excited about the brisket. But tomorrow I'm going to go on a little, well, hopefully, if it all goes well, I'm going to go on a little rove because Toby needed Bill Brown to get her a park today, and he was doing only CW. And I tried to message him and give him a sideband, and he didn't get it till after. So I'm going to go get that park for Toby tomorrow because I do give back. I do have a heart, y'all. And I'm going to do a few more parks down in that area, but that's what tomorrow is going to be. It's going to be down around the Lake Placid area, which actually sucks because it's actually where Cade MRD is currently at, but he leaves out tomorrow. So a shame I didn't do that earlier. But I'm going to go down there and get a few parks down in there. You're welcome, Toby. Anything for the people who's there for me. You guys are always there for me, no matter what. That's like next Monday when I do my QRP activation. I know I'm not going to fail because I'm QRP because I know I'm going to have looky there. The guy who's leading the way. He said, wait. I got to make sure I stay on top. Thank you very much, Stephen.
Gotta pad the numbers.
I appreciate it very much. that kind of makes me feel generous. How many people we got in here now?
47 people are watching.
47 people.
Liked.
47 people are watching and 42 have liked. If we can get 45 likes, we might just give away something else. Yes, sir, Mr. Joe Brett. It is my birthday. It is. and nothing is more exciting. You know, every year I'll take a wild guess on how many people will wish me happy birthday on Facebook, because it's always this big crazy number. People I don't talk to in like all year long, all of a sudden it's happy birthday, it's happy birthday. But next year, after today, I'm changing my whole plan. Thank you, Kyle. Next year it's going to be how many people wish me happy birthday on the radio. Because like I don't even know how some of the people knew it was my birthday that was hunting me today. But
they probably just heard somebody else say it.
But I was getting so many happy birthdays on the radio, and it was pretty awesome.
Now we have more likes than we have watching.
We have more likes than watching. That is very impressive. So so it's over 45 then, right?
Yeah, we're at 46 likes, and the watchers are dwindling.
Okay, good. You dwindle away because you're going to dwindle away.
Stick around. You're going to get something cool.
Because I'm doing a QRP activation on Monday, we're going to give away a QRP antenna. And what would that be? That would be the King Edition Oreo. I've got a kit. It is a kit. It is a kit. Just throwing that out there. I've got a kit sitting at the house. So when I get back, in the first week or so of March, I will send it out. I will write it down. But that did I get? Kyle, do you think I know if I got a happy birthday on CW today?
You did. You might not have decoded it, but you did.
I don't know, because I was typing you in, Kyle, to the log. No, listen, I do want to say this before we give this away, and I'll give you the word in the chat here, Aiden. I do want to say that when I was doing the second activation today, I go to CW and I spotted in the group, and somebody starts coming in. As soon as somebody starts coming in, this big, huge state road truck pulls in right beside me and starts doot, 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 doot. And I mean, it's so loud and I cannot hear. And like, they just keep sending and sending and sending, and I'm getting into the like, wait.
Do you ask the driver of the truck why he keeps sending T's over and over again?
Yeah, I did. Well, he actually got out and asked me what I was doing. He's like, "Is that some kind of Morse code?" It's not some kind of Morse code. It's real Morse code. Come on, yeah. All right, so. No, we're not going to do all caps this time.
What?
I'm just excited to know what the next word's going to be. The first one was pretty good.
Will it pick up spaces?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, we'll do this with all no spaces. All right.
Nice.
So Aiden's about to bring the word up for us here that we're going to have. And it's actually 3 words with no spaces. But
there we go.
We're going to give away King Edition antenna for Please Copy CW.
All lowercase, people.
Because if I would have copied Cal CW other than his call sign, and I thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, you guys are awesome. It didn't work at all. Send it 3 more times and it'll work. Kurt.
Hey, for the Oreo kit, there might be if you're a Patreon soon-ish, maybe there might be a build video for that to help you.
Yeah. There might be. I'll tell you what. Before
send me one, I'll do a build video one.
Before whoever wins gets this, I will guarantee that there will be a build video on Patreon for it. How's that? Courtesy of Dan and the PP Man.
It's a lot easier than what I thought it was going to be.
I will say it's not a very educational video, but you know, I'm working with amateurs here. Yes, that is a Kilo Echo 8 Papa Tango X-Ray Oreo, but it is the King version, so it does give you more gain and dB.
Yeah, you get 3 dB more. So.
Yeah, it's
Kurt, you got to put an O in there, COPY.
So, see there, it's my birthday, and I'm giving out gifts. I'm doing good. Speaking of gifts, Whiskey One Radio Charlie Papa, if you want to just gift me what I asked you about today, that would be just awesome. I'll take that.
I hear he's still waiting on stickers.
You know, he actually has a sticker because unlike Eddie, who got his stickers sent to him, I actually handed him one. All right, how many we got, Hayden?
35.
35. And how many watching?
47.
All right.
With 48 likes. I love it.
We're gonna give it one more minute, and we're gonna draw for this thing.
Read no spaces.
No
Evening,
spaces.
Sir.
It won't accept the spaces, Reed. But good evening. Hope everything is fine.
There you go.
Hope everything is fine in the good West by God, Virginia.
Hey, Evan, if you win this thing, you know you have to plug your radio in, right?
And do CW.
Evan, if you win it, I'll mail it with your call sign. Oh God, I'm going to hear that in after chat, ain't I? By the way, Patreons, we're doing after chat, and that's going to be in shortly, right after this giveaway. All right, Hayden, hit that button.
All right, here we go.
No Emmys, no Emmys.
Big money, no whammies.
Who are we?
Brian, congratulations.
That was really, really quick. Congratulations, Brian. Got yourself a brand new King version Oreo cookie. Love it, love it. All right, we're coming up on the top of the hour, and we're going to see what Hayden's got coming up.
Oh, what do I have coming up? I've got a lot of boat work to do this weekend, and getting ready. Might play around with some HF stuff on the boat, see how that's going to work out, and I'll be activating on Sunday. I have off Monday. I may activate again.
Sounds good. Sounds good. How'd you get lucky and get off another Monday?
Oh, I work for a union company.
Oh, I hear you, buddy. I hear you.
It's President's Day.
Oh, yeah. It is. Yeah, well, today was a national holiday. Did you get off today?
No.
You tell that company off tomorrow morning. You tell them that was a King's birthday.
I'm happy. Oh, yeah. They should have given me off for that.
That's a national holiday.
Well, you just have to send Dan in to straighten him out.
Listen, I almost had to send you after Dan down in Hamcation. I had to threaten him a couple of times with the executioner, Hayden. So,
yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not down here. I got a new knife over the weekend.
All right. When will you be in a twofer, Kurt? You've already got the 7,300 replacement parts?
That's fast.
That's super fast. Okay, I don't guess I'm going to get an answer from Kurt. All right, Dan, what you got coming up?
Just Pota be out at the park this weekend and having fun and still recovering from last weekend. So.
Pota this weekend and recovering from last weekend. Fair enough. You probably started building a barn. I don't know why. But
yes.
I don't know why you do that, but I'm just saying.
With poles.
With poles.
But you need something to hold the barn up.
Of course.
What are you thinking?
Why they call it a pole barn.
That's right. There we go. So as for me, I will be out activating every day of my life because that's what I do. I'm going toward Lake Placid tomorrow to get a park for Toby. I don't know how many I'm gonna get while I'm there. It just I don't know if we have to be back early tomorrow or not. I'm not 100% sure, but still. Oh, I did get my. I said I was getting 2 Florida kilos while I'm here. One of them is already out of the way.
Nice.
So the second one's at about close to 800, I think. So about 200 away. So the second one will be very shortly. So good stuff. Good stuff. I'll be on the radio. Dan, are we going to be able to do shenanigans from Jacksonville?
Sure. They got good internet there.
If they've got,
I got a hot spot in my truck. We can just do it from the park bench. I don't care.
If it is at all capable, and this weekend ends up being Jacksonville, we will do shenanigans from Jacksonville, and have a good time. That would be awesome.
As long as you don't mind us, watching us eat brisket and play radio, sure.
Yeah, is what it is. I gotta get up with Mike and figure out what state park would be the best one for me to stay in, and we probably, well, we could get on 20 meters and 17 meters and all that stuff during the day because I'll probably exhaust 80 meters and what I can get out on 40 during the night.
Well, yeah, further north in Florida, 40 would be a little more viable too.
So. Sounds good. All right, Patreons, we're going to go over to After Chat. Everybody else, if you would like to see what Patreon is all about, send myself or Hayden a message in Discord, and we will let you try it out for free one time. I warn you, sometimes it's very educational, and sometimes it's like a biker bar when all the young kids come in thinking it's a dance bar. So, take that as you want it. But you definitely, if you want to try it out, and shoot one of us a message and we'll let you try it out. Other than that, we will catch everybody. And I'm going to work on an outro video because Dan keeps fussing on me too. So hopefully next week you'll have one of those. 73, everybody.
See you guys.
73.